We crashed over here at the Sam's Club last night. I got myself a little bit of an interesting situation here that I put myself in.
Oh, the day I break these chains, I'm bound for the life of the simple things.
I got kind of a strange sound coming from the AC unit. There just went again and I missed it. So it's happening repetitively. It doesn't sound right. It almost seems like to me the compressor's trying to kick on and then it doesn't work. So I'm gonna let you listen to this. Tell me what you think. Did you hear that? There it goes again. Do you have any clue of what that could be? Because I'm concerned that the AC might not be using and working right. There it goes again. And if that's the case, we're gonna have problems when we go to work at the spring training. Okay, everybody, so we had a misfortunate event here where the door kind of just slid off. And I am getting ready to fix it. So as you can see, there's a piece missing out of here that was obviously glued. Get in a little closer. Now the trouble is here is it's a pretty heavy door, and this here is metal, and then this is the only wood on the sides here holding it. Here is the piece that tied it to the actual hinge here, and this is what slid out and cause the door to come off. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off. I went ahead and I got some Gorilla Glue, which is what I'm gonna use on it to stick it back together. I thought about wood glue, but there's a limited amount of wood actually that's exposed to it, and it's partly, there's more metal than there is wood to glue to. So I'm going to use this Gorilla Glue that's supposed to be able to handle gluing metal to wood really well, and we'll see how it works out. Obviously I could use screws, but I think that would look tacky. So I'm going to try to do this gluing situation first, see if it holds. If it doesn't, I'll do it with screws. Okay, now that I got the wood off of here, I can go to the next step. Got my screws in here so I don't lose them. Here's the wood piece that was screwed onto there that holds the door to the hinge. So now I'm going to work on this and see about gluing it. It looks like there wasn't a whole lot of glue on it the first time, but then again, that may have just deteriorated over time. It is a 20-year-old coach. Went ahead and got to it, and I have the wood in here clamped with the Gorilla Glue, and hoping that once this dries we'll be good to go. But for now, kind of in a hurry, may not get to put this door up before we leave. I gotta go and dump the tanks and get everything ready. We're gonna be taking off out of Quartzsite.
You don't have battery. I don't see the cameras off.
I don't know why it's not on.
Oh, it's
so it's on there, but I don't understand why it's not on all the time.
Oh, really? The camera just works when it wants?
No, it's probably put on a setting to turn off right now when it's driving. I cannot feel that car there. You know, that's a good thing and all, but it's crazy.
But I would like to see the car.
There we go.
Oh
We
yeah,
have
it was
power.
off. Yeah.
Sit down. I gotta see the road, please. Put your seatbelt on. We have seatbelts.
Okay, here, find the sign.
Okay. Put your seatbelt on, baby. Go and ratchet it a couple of times real quick.
Check what?
I'm gonna go ratchet it a couple of times real quick.
Well, comparing with the GMC, the passenger seats and driver seats, like, has a lot of more.
Good morning, everybody. So it's almost 7 o'clock, and yesterday the camera died right about the time that we were headed out of Quartzsite. We left Quartzsite and we're up here in Surprise right now. We have a nice little sunrise going on. The car tow went pretty good, I think anyways, and made it about 130 miles out here, and she had no problems all the way over. We crashed over here at the Sam's Club last night. I got myself a little bit of an interesting situation here that I put myself in. So it was kind of dark when I came in here. I came up this alley side because I was trying to be out of the way of everybody where I parked, especially now that I'm so long. And now I got to take myself around this corner and out, which may be a problem, especially when trying to do it with that dolly, because if I turn too sharp, it could possibly damage the fender on there. But I got some good space on each side, so should be able to do it. Now I got to go and kind of check this out, do some reconnaissance on how I'm going to get back out of this parking lot, though. It's kind of an interesting layout on this thing. Looks like maybe I can get out over here if I can make that curve. Otherwise, from what I'm being told, with a car on a dolly like that, you can't really back up, is what I'm being told, because it'll jackknife on you, because it won't turn right. The dolly thing won't turn right. It won't move the car around right. So I'm gonna have to deal with that here in a bit. And Catalina's not feeling too hot, so I'm gonna be doing it on my own without a spotter. So we'll see how she goes. Yeah, I think I can get out over here. So if I can make that turn, I should be able to just pull out right here. Again, that sunrise is pretty nice. I love Arizona sunrises. They're gorgeous. Hope everybody out there is doing well and everything. Today we're going to be doing some scouting, so I got to go and scout around for where we're going to, try to camp. Stealth camp, people call it, but it's not stealth when you have an RV anymore. But I'll call it urban camping, right? So we got to go and find some spots that I think will be okay. I found 5 or 6 just looking it up on Google Maps that should work. So I'm gonna go over and see how they do, and I'm researching some state land for boondocking out a little ways as well. So we gotta try to make it 6 weeks, and I'm gonna look into a couple of RV parks that we were told about. It would help us out a lot if we can make it without paying for an RV park for the next 6 weeks. We got a lot of stuff we need to do. Well, some of them are needs, most of them are important wants, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. There she is, Smitty 2.0, all ready to go. Just another shot of that sunset. That right there is a nice picture, wouldn't you say? I should take a picture of that. Get out there, connect with people, live your big story.
Make sure you do something every single day to reduce world suck.
Peace, guys.
Peace and love.
Without you, my friend, and I tell you all about it when I see you again. We come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you.